Welcome back to another video about my favorite topic, Facebook ads. And today is all about retargeting. If you're still running retargeting ads in 2023, you're missing out on making more money. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why that is. So let's get right into it. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Freddy, and for the past 5 years now, I've managed Facebook ads. I run an agency which helps 7- and 8-figure D2C brands grow with great creatives and the best media buying out there. So why shouldn't you run retargeting ads in 2023? Let me explain. So retargeting sounds like the perfect plan to boost your ROAS, right? You're retargeting people, or you're reaching people who've heard about your brand, who are interested in your product, and who you're just trying to convince to make the last step to purchase your product, right? But the truth is that retargeting can actually mess with your ROAS and give you lower results over time. So how the current Facebook ecosystem overall works is that retargeting happens automatically, right? Which is, first of all, a good sign. To any campaign that you're currently running, you will see that the ROAS is never ever 1. It's always like 1.01, 1.02, or something along the lines of this, right? And this tells you, as an advertiser, that Facebook is doing retargeting automatically on its own. So what happens if you run a retargeting campaign is, first of all, that you make your top of the funnel campaign worse, right? You're stealing those impressions that you would automatically retarget, you're stealing that and put them into your retargeting campaign, which all sounds like a good deal because your retargeting campaign always performs better than your top of the funnel campaign. However, this needs to be the case to kind of offset the loss that you would get from running no retargeting campaign, right? Because you're stealing those impressions, your top of the funnel campaign will get worse because it doesn't do as much retargeting anymore, therefore it runs a lower efficiency. And that means you're overall getting a lower ROAS from your top of the funnel campaign because you're running a retargeting campaign. So far so good. Usually that kind of works out because your retargeting campaign has a higher ROAS. What you have to understand is that retargeting doesn't scale with your top of the funnel campaign, right? Just because you're increasing the budget 20% top of the funnel campaign, it doesn't mean that you can also increase your budget 20% on the retargeting campaign. Because obviously, if you're running, for example, 14-day able card people, let's take this as an example, there's not all of a sudden 20% more people in that audience just because you increase your budget by 20%, because your efficiency, your scaling efficiency always decreases. So it might be only like 15% more people in that particular audience. So that's step number 1. You can't really scale retargeting as efficiently as your top of the funnel campaign. What comes on top of that is that in your retargeting audience, you may see the frequencies go up, right? And that is totally normal because you're reaching the same people over and over again, that are in that audience. But where this leads to a problem is if you reach the same people over and over again, and they don't want to see your ads, you will notice that your CPMs go up. Why is that the case? Well, Facebook works on best served case, basically. Most relevant ads get served to people, and those ads win a bid. Win an impression, so that somebody sees your ad. Every impression is a bid, and you win that bid by having, in essence, the highest EAR, which stands for estimated action rate. So the highest rate that you optimize for. So for example, if you optimize for purchases, the higher your purchase rate, the better your EAR is. Therefore, you have it better, you win auctions, bids at a cheaper price, which makes it easier for you to reach more people. But if you are now all of a sudden retargeting the same people over and over again, you are lowering your EAR. You see this with increase in CPMs because those people don't react to your ads as much anymore, right? People get bored, they want to see ads, and then we click on hide ads. And of course, there are people who convert from those ads, don't get me wrong. But the essence is that you're showing ads to people who may not want to see your ads. And this leads to decrease in estimated action rate, which leads to an increase in CPM. And if you look at your top of the funnel campaign, you will see your CPMs rise slowly, and not by much, but you will see them rise. And that is the case because your estimated action rate across your whole account decreases. So by running retargeting ads, not overall you're making the algorithm dumber because you're stealing impressions from your top of the funnel campaign. You're also lowering your estimated action rate because you're showing ads to people who might not want to see your ads. So how does a different approach without a retargeting campaign look like? You are currently running retargeting campaigns, you're getting a good ROAS. So how does the new setup look like? Super simple. The retargeting ads, would you think are good in retargeting? Maybe you're running like a 10% discount, a 20% discount. Maybe you're running some review ads or testimonial ads to get those people to convert, right? You just copy these ads, put them into your top of the funnel campaign, and turn off your retargeting ad. The algorithm is so smart that it will automatically run the ads to the people who Facebook thinks will convert. So if somebody is like in the middle of funnel, they may get like a review ad. If someone is at the bottom of funnel stage, they may get the 10% to 20% off ad. And this way, You let the Facebook algorithm get smarter. You tell Facebook, show this ad to people who want to see this ad instead of just pushing it in front of them. Therefore, your CPMs will go down over time and your estimated action rate will increase, which again leads to lower CPM. So all in all, if you're not running retargeting campaigns, you're doing yourself a favor because you let the Facebook algorithm do all the work.